Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are. It's me again. My name is Nozinhle Dube, and I am the African Social Workers Lifestyle Guru. I help social workers or international social workers to secure employment and migrate to the UK and work as social workers. And today I will be talking about the common reasons why international social workers struggle to secure social work jobs in the UK. And the reason why I've decided to come on here and talk about this is because I've been consulting with a lot of international social workers, and a lot of them, they tell me that, oh my goodness, I've been sending my application all over the UK. However, I'm not hearing anything back from the prospective employers. And in this live, or at the end of this live, international social workers, they will have an understanding or a clarity on some of the common reasons that lead to international social workers, despite sending a slew of applications, but are not getting the jobs that they are hoping to get. Okay, let's just get straight into it. The first one is most recruitment agencies and prospective employers, they are now big on conducting what we call screening interviews. And one of the reasons of conducting screening interviews is just to, as the word says, to check if the prospective employee, before being offered a formal interview, whether they do have the skills that they are looking for from a prospective employee, or whether they suit really the job that is being advertised. And in as much as they will say, okay, this is it's just going to be a quick chat, it's just going to be an informal quick chat. However, don't be misled by the word quick chat, informal chat. At the end of the day, it's an interview. It is an interview. The recruiter or the prospective employer, they are looking at whether you do meet the job description before they can go ahead and offer you a job interview, because they don't want to spend a lot of time recruiting somebody who doesn't match their job description. And so it is important. Take that screening interview. Very, very important. Prepare for it just like you prepare for a face-to-face interview. Know the company, know the policies. With social work, especially in the UK, it might be Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, or Great Britain or England. We have what I call our Bible, social work Bible. You know, there are certain policies that are common across these countries. So make sure that you understand what are those policies that I'm so big on this. Understand what are those policies that inform the practice of social workers. It doesn't matter Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, or England. So prepare for that screening interview like you would prepare for a face-to-face interview. Take it seriously. Then the second one is sending out a generic resume. A lot of prospective employers, they receive a lot of applications. They don't have time to be combing through your CV to look at whether you meet the you meet the or you have the skills or the experience that they're expecting from their prospective prospective employee. So when you are writing your resume, look at the job description and pick some of the words that are in the job description to highlight how your skills and your experience meet the job description, because they, like I said, the prospective employer is looking for the people that they've got the skills and the experience that meet the job description. So make sure that in your resume, uh, highlight how your experience and skills meet the job description. Don't just send out a generic resume. And then the third one actually is preparing for the interview, but forgetting about other interview skills, like the soft skills. I'll give you an example. I've been consulting with a lot of international social workers who are looking at securing a job, a social work job in the UK, migrating to the UK, and you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked at how some people they respond to phone calls. Number one, I'll ring the person that I will be having a consultation with, and then how they answer the phone, they'll be like, anonymous caller. They don't even say hello. They don't even introduce themselves. They're like, anonymous caller. Mm-hmm. And then they've gone. Some people who they won't be having those social work degrees, and they'll be looking at me supporting them to get other maybe jobs of healthcare assistance. And then the moment I say I help international social workers that have got social work degrees and have been practicing, and then somebody will be like, all right, obviously you cannot help me, so let me not waste your time. And then say, okay, bye. I'm like, you don't know who I know, and you don't know who the person that you are talking to knows. I help international social workers. I might be networking with other people that are specializing in recruiting healthcare assistants for the UK employer. And in as much as I might not help you in what you are looking for because you don't have a social work degree, I might know somebody that I can signpost to. But now when I hear somebody saying, okay, you cannot help me, so let's not waste each other's time. Somebody said that actually, and I was like, okay, all right, well, I said good luck. So it is important, in as much as the recruiter cannot um, help you, just thank them for the opportunity, and then ask them, is there anyone that they can signpost you to where you can get the support that you need, all right. So be very, very careful in terms of how you come across during these interviews. There are certain interview skills that you need to demonstrate during the interview. Active listening, being polite, that's very, very important. The other one is not networking enough. You know, you might never know who you are talking to, and you might never know who the recruiter knows. So it is important that when you are looking for a job, don't keep don't keep searching within your small circle. Yes, you can post on LinkedIn, you can speak to your friends, even in non-work related events. Just say to people, oh, I'm progressing, I'm trying to look for a job in the UK or wherever you are looking for the job, because you never know who knows who. And I always say in our language, not that I always say, in my language, there is a proverb. I'm just gonna directly translate. Nobody knows what made the pig fat. So you never know where your next opportunity comes from, and you don't know who knows who in that non work related event. So in your non work related events, it's good to to say to people, I'm progressing these plans. I'm looking at getting a job in the UK. Do you know anybody? And also, when in your resume, if you know somebody who is working in a local authority, because some um, international social workers, they, instead of going through the recruitment agency, they send their CVs directly to the local authorities. And if you know of a social worker, a colleague or a friend who is working for that local authority, throw it in there during your screening interview or during the interview and say, you know what, I know of a colleague who is working in that local authority, and also I've had discussions with that individual about the local authority, and this is what I know, and these are the good things that I've heard about the local authority, and that might work in your favor as well, because it shows how much you are committed to working for that local authority. Then the other reason is not researching enough about the company. When local authorities are recruiting, sometimes they evaluate whether you will accept the job when they offer you the job. So it's very good to research, for example, knowing about the CEO, knowing about the local authority, the achievements that the local authority has had, and just know about the research about the company. And in your interview, when they're asking you, okay, why this local authority? So talk about the positives about that local authority. And if you know that the local authority is struggling, and you have got certain skills and experience that can help the local authority, throw that in there. That will show the not show, but that will highlight to a certain extent to the prospective employer that if we offer this one a job, they are likely to accept the job. So okay, then the last one, but one of the biggest reasons why some people, they don't secure the job, they don't secure the job. Some people, they prepare very, very well for the interview. However, come the interview day, be it the screening interview or the face-to-face interview, uh, the anxiety or the nerves, they get the better of them, and the nerves, they end up undermining their performance during that interview. So know how to control those nerves. Practice, and uh, research the skills, not the skills, but the strategies that you can use a day before or during the interview, that you can use to manage the anxiety, or keep the anxiety at bay. I always say to the international social workers that I consult with, that is, you are the brand. You are the brand. You are selling yourself as a brand. So, and the prospective employer is the buyer. He is buying your labor, and you are the brand. So don't let the anxiety undermine your performance, and limit your chances of securing that job. You are selling a brand. You are the brand. And remember, these people, they don't know you. You are the one who is telling them about you. They've never met you before. They don't know anything about you. Yes, they might have read your resume, but that's the only thing that they know. So go there, relax, sell yourself. Okay. So those are the most common reasons that I've come across to be reducing the chances of international social workers of getting their job, their job that they've been dreaming about. So I hope that you'll find this live very, very illuminating or insightful, and use it to improve your chances of securing that job that you've been working hard to secure. So if you know of anyone who has been applying, sending a lot of applications to prospective employers in the UK, and they're struggling to secure that job, send them my way. My details are on the screen.